You don't understand. The walls are closing in on me. I feel so much pressure from every single direction. Can you relate to those statements? Have you felt that way before? Are you feeling that way right now? That is what we are going to talk about today on the After Work live stream. But before we get into it, we're going to play this B-roll. We're going to show some love to our silver and our gold members. And then we are going to start a great conversation. We'll be right back. What is going on? What is going on, my beautiful peoples? Y'all, we out here. It's hot. It's hot. Did I mention that it's hot? So, we're going to have us a good old conversation today. Let me go ahead and speak to some people. See if I can get this camera to act like it likes me. Let's see who we got in the building. We got all kinds of wonderful people. Psalm 146, Home and Garden said, "Thirst, and don't you forget it." Psalm 146 said, "Good God's glorious evening and motivation from the weightlifting geek and everyone. How is the gardening coming along?" So I'm working on a Psalm 146. I got some Dr. Earth Urban Gardening Homestead suggested that when I was in Walmart the other day, and I got some 511. So the garden is coming pretty good. I got to go ahead and put those things down for the plants and whatnot. I got to do some trimming, some weed eating in the ditch, and some other stuff like that. And then we're going to tend to the garden just a little bit. But thank you so much for asking, sis. We got my buddy PIA, Passionately Intrigued Arts. What's going on, sis? How you doing? How you doing? My bro, Jared's Talks, Mr. Content Creator Extraordinaire is in the building. Let's see. Okay. Okay. That's what I'm talking about, Jared. 49 away from 1.3. Let's run that man up. Get him that 1.3K. He deserves it. He deserves it. My bro Jason, what's good with you? Just Jason Keto. Good to see you, fam. Good to see you. We got my bro, Mr. Everywhere, aka Scratching Pete. PA is in the building. What's good? What's good? What's good? Let's see everybody. Speaking to everybody, we got one of our wonderful moderators, part of the Mod Squad, official Jamie. She said, I'm here. I got you with that strong emoji, waved hello, and said, I'm in these bushes. And yes, I understand emoji conversation. We just thank you for being here in these bushes, sis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see, everybody speaking to everybody. Yeah, Jared, boy, I'm telling you, these eastern states, they getting a little warm now. They getting a little warm. Oh, Jason said they got snow. Good gracious. What is going on, my buddy? Hey, Cherry. Hey, how you doing, sis? Thank you for coming through. We appreciate you. We got my buddy Bethany, one busy mama, is in the building. How are you doing, sis? Thank you for being here. You know we appreciate you. Hey, y'all, we got Big Bro in the building. African Dreaming and motivation from the weightlifting geek and chat. 100 with the strong emoji on it. Now y'all know I gotta drop this link for African Dreaming because we finna have us a real good conversation, and a part of me thinks that a part of me knows, I shouldn't even say thinks, because that ain't giving that man the respect he deserves. I know that he gonna have something really nice to add to the conversation that we gonna have. So I'm gonna drop this here link, and we gonna have us a good old conversation and a panel discussion. Let's see, everybody. Speaking to everybody, so glad you're doing great, PIA. That is what's up, sis. It is my privilege. We just glad you here and doing good. Now you know, African Dreaming is one of our members. Gotta make sure we throw that out there. We got another wonderful member in the building, Fifi's Journey. What's going on, sis? How you doing? How you doing? Thank you for being here. And thank you for speaking to Nightbot, Cherry. You know Nightbot needs some attention. Let Nightbot know that we appreciate them doing what they do. Doing what they do. Yeah. We got one of our gold members in the building, Amber Angels Truth. What's going on, sis? How are you doing? Thank you for being here and for being a gold member. We appreciate you. We saw Amber Angels Truth being displayed in our intro as well as in the outro. The House of Alex. What's good, fam? What's good? Yeah. I like the new avatar emoji joint. That's cool, bruh. That's cool. Yes. House of Alex. House of Alex. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. I was trying to remember your name before you changed it. I don't know why it escapes me. Um, Foundation. That's what it was. Foundation. Foundation is now the House of Alex. Yes, yes, yes. All right, everybody. Speaking to everybody, showing love to everybody. That is what's up. Thank you all for being here. Let's see. Let me make sure I ain't missing nothing real quick while I try to get caught up here. Mike and Rihanna in the building. How are y'all doing, fam? Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Bethany is waving at all of us. That is what's up. That is what's up. Hey, Cherry, Nightbot need love too. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, man, Alex, do great. You're great. We appreciate you being here. As always, I'm gonna see if this thing pick back up. I don't want it to get too hot and overheat, and then we have a problem. Let's see, everybody is speaking to everybody, showing love. Love to see it, love to see it, love to see it. Okay, so we about caught up on the chat for right now. We'll catch up as we go. So, this is what I want to talk about today. At some point, all of us, let's not even sugarcoat this thing. Let's just go ahead and be 100% real and honest with this thing. Oh, okay. Mike and Rihanna said they're awesome. Been doing tons of lives late on the channel. That's what's up. Can't wait to catch your next one, fam. We appreciate you. Hey, we got a resilient dad in the building. What's going on, bro? Tapping in from the Bay with respect. Good to see you, Mr. Motivation. I see you on them plates. Keep going. Hey, look, he's resilient dad. I got some footage that I hadn't even dropped yet. The I don't know what actually I know what's happening. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that out there real quick before we get started. If you don't know, we are in a sponsorship, or we are being sponsored by a company by the name of Bulk Supplements. Bulk Supplements is one of the best supplement companies I have ever worked with. The quality of product, the way that the product works, it's phenomenal. So I'm having some strength gains that I have not had in forever. Like it's it's coming to it's coming together. So bulk supplements, definitely check them out. There is a link to it in the live stream that pops up. By all means, click on that. Use our discount code MFTWLG, and you'll get a discount when you buy your own supplements. And I'm saying that to anybody that needs some supplements, it doesn't just have to be powerlifting supplements. They got sleep supplements. They got all kinds of stuff. It's good stuff. But yeah, that's what it is, a resilient dad, boy. This stuff is coming together. I'm feeling real strong and I'm feeling real good. But I appreciate you mentioning that, bro. Thank you. That is what's up. Oh, we got David Corey in the building. Let's see if David Corey says something stupid. David said, yes, this is Joe. I know, not the one with his wife beater on talking sexy. I can stay in this live. Let's go. I knew it. I knew David was gonna say something crazy. I knew he was. I knew he was. I knew he was. Oh, hold on. Who else? I saw something. Oh, Lisa J. Stocks. What's going on, sis? How you doing? How you doing? Thank you for coming in and for hanging out with us. We appreciate you. Everybody speaking. Hold on. What did PIA say? And he will. That would be David. Exactly. All right, I'm gonna drop this link one more time. Because we about to get into this conversation, and I'm gonna need some assistance in covering this topic the way that it should be. Okay, there we go. I see Jay in the background. I'm gonna drop this link one more time just in case a resilient dad is not in the server room, but in the office and available. What's going on, big bro?
Hey, what's going on, man? Can you hear me at all?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Oh man, I'm having something. You sound real scrambled. I got some new. So let me. I'm gonna step down. I'm gonna come back up, bro. I'm gonna
Okay,
step
sounds
down and
good.
come
No
back up.
problem. Yes, sir. APTV. What's going on? Good to see you, fam. Good to see you. Um, so we gotta have this conversation, y'all, because I don't I don't care who you are. or what you've been through, or what you will go through, all of us have felt like the woman in the thumbnail for today's live stream. All of us have felt like the walls are closing in, like we are being surrounded. All of us have felt that feeling. And that's what I want to talk about today. So I see a couple people asking what's the topic. So let me do this. I'm gonna do something real fast, and hopefully it won't mess anything up. But y'all know us geeks, we always trying something, always trying to be extra with the technology. Um, let me see. Let me see if I can do this real quick. Let me see if I can get this real quick. All right, so all right, I think we saw it. I think we saw it. Hold on one second. Let me get this situated. Um, so I can share it. Oh, I already had it downloaded. Well, I'll be. Well, ain't that something? Well, ain't that something? So this is what we're gonna do. Um, Big bro.
What's up, man? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Sure can. It sure
Okay,
can.
okay. Good.
So I'm
How
gonna
you
share.
doing? How you
Oh, I'm great, big bro. How you doing?
chilling? Chilling.
That is what is up. I had a couple people ask what the topic was for today, so I'm gonna share the screen real quick. Um, so
Okay.
what you see on the screen is the thumbnail for our live stream. You have someone in the middle. In this case, it's a woman, and you can see all of these indistinct figures around her because she is surrounded. So at some point in our life, we all feel surrounded, whether it be because of people physically, whether it be because of the pressures of life. All of us at some point or another feel surrounded.
Yeah.
And I want to talk about what it's like and what we can do when we have that feeling. So that's what we're gonna talk about today. Um, no, David being funny in the comments. Um, and I'm gonna tell you it. Like I'm gonna give you a prime example. I'm gonna use me as an example. Between having a full time job, doing the best I can to work and lurk to show love to others, trying to run this channel, trying to give some type of attention to the ASMR channel, having a family, having a young child. It's summertime now. All little man wants to do is play, and I don't blame him. Um, Having some time for me to do things that I love
Oh, you still there with us, bro? Did you freeze up or is that just me? Y'all tell me in the chat. I don't know if okay, he froze up. David Core, can you still hear me? Or we both froze? Somebody let me know something and I'll know what the okay. We okay, I'm frozen. Okay. Hmm. Okay, hey, Cherry. Okay, she said she hears. Okay, so y'all got me for just a little bit. Um, Not sure what the technical issues was, but I'm gonna hold it down till my man get back. Okay, there he is.
Man, I parked in the shade because I knew that this cellular router has a tendency to overheat.
Yeah.
And I called myself putting it in a corner so I could still get some decent reception. And she went sauna and completely quit.
All right, it happens. It happens.
And sure enough, and sure enough. Um, so what I was saying is, if all of us take a moment to stop and think about all of the responsibilities, all of the requirements that we have, it's easy for those things to cause us to feel surrounded and overwhelmed.
Yeah. Yeah. No doubt. No doubt.
So the question is, what do we do to deal with it?
It's a great question, man.
Now,
May I pose another question as we
you sure
not
can.
completely, and this is not completely in juxtaposition to what you previously proposed, but it's just a consideration.
Yes, sir.
I think an equally fitting question would be, what are we willing to do
I like that.
to help to
I
help
like
fix
that.
it as a result of?
I like
Because
that.
you pretty much laid out and acknowledged all the things that are that permeate the emotions that we that are consequential. So look here, what are we willing to do as a result of these circumstances, and what are we willing to add to, or what we gonna take away from it? You know?
That's it. That's it. And several months ago, we had a conversation, um, collab on live in comparison to life in a shopping cart and not being afraid to take some things out. And
I
um,
remember that. I
y-
remember that.
yes, sir. And I'm gonna tell you, this is kind of a similar vein. And what's going on, Kim? What's going on, Tay Weezy? Um, Sometimes, as you would say, Jay, life gets to lifing, and
It do, don't it?
it's it has this weird way of just getting to lifing. Like, man, I'm gonna tell you, these last 2 weeks, I have felt like I have been pulled in a million different directions for a million different reasons, all of which were valid, all of which were important. Um, but it's like, how do you handle them all? How do you handle them all?
Right.
Um, so this is a subject that is near and dear to my heart right now because of what I've experienced over the last couple weeks. Um, and I'm gonna tell you, sometimes it's a matter of waiting because you know things are gonna get better in a little bit, and
Yeah.
then sometimes, like you said, big bro, you got to make a decision about what you're willing to do or what you're willing not to do in order to find your balance again.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree 100%. I saw who was that? Amber Angels put that. She put balance. I agree with that 100%. I think that life it's almost like a how can I say this? What's something that you a dad, right?
Yes.
You a dad, and I'm not a parent, but I've helped. I've helped tremendously raise a lot of other human beings.
Hmm.
And I noticed some of the earlier stages of life, if you don't, whether it be milk, formula, whatever, that baby, because it doesn't know what all it needs to consume, life is kind of like that. And it will allow you to consume or put as much on your plate as you possibly want. But physically, because of the limitations of the stomach and the digestive system and all the intestines and stuff, you can't really process and take all that in. Now you can put it on your plate, but physically and mentally and emotionally, we can't take all that in. That don't mean we can't pile it up. So we really have to stand back. Stand back a minute, fold your arms, look at that buffet real good. Look at that buffet of life.
Bruh,
Real good.
look, look,
Come on
you
now.
you talking. You was talking right now. There's two comments I gotta put up real quick. Tay Weezy said life is like a box of chocolates. You right, bro. You never know what you're gonna get. And once you get it, you gotta figure out what you're gonna do with it. Are you gonna keep it or are you gonna let it go? And
Facts.
Kim said, "Get out of my business, Joe." The Holy Spirit told me that this weekend to make a decision. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Kim, I'm gonna tell you something. It's when you when you want more, you have to make adjustments to accommodate more. Because all of us that are here enjoy content creation for the many different benefits that it brings. But in the process, it also creates some unique circumstances that we have to be willing and able to adjust to and for in order to continue. And the same is
Yeah.
true in
Yeah.
life.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want that CEO job, man? They make $200,000 a year. That sounds great, but what you forget is that CEO is still there when you clock out at 5 o'clock, and that
Come on,
CEO is
Joe.
there before you get in at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Come
So
on. Come
yeah,
on.
that 250 sound nice, but are you willing to do what comes with that 250? Because it's different over there.
It's different. You know what? And no, bro. You preaching. You give a gospel. Hey, Joe. Before I get into my next point, because I definitely want to, as you would say, take it a step further. But
Yes.
if you will allow me, I want to
Yeah.
acknowledge somebody super important to me, to April. Hey, Cherry. Hey, we want to
Yes.
do something really special for her because of like she's just an awesome person. She's been an amazing supporter. Cherry, we haven't forgot. We got you, fam. We got you. We got you. I just want to take the opportunity to say that while I actually had her like live in a live. But yeah.
Yes.
So
A hundred
and
percent true.
thank you for allowing me to do that, bro.
Oh no, you're
Um,
welcome. And I feel like, and even in the midst of these conversations and these dialogues that we have, it's important to recognize those people that I, I call them unsung heroes
yeah,
because
yeah.
they do so much without asking
Hmm.
anything in return, and they do it just
Hmm.
because. Like, I mean, Hey Cherry Hey has been connected with me since like forever, and
Yeah.
always shows up when she can, always shows love. Yeah, definitely, I'm with you. Matter of fact, I don't know what y'all gonna do, but I don't even mind being a part of it. Just let me know.
I'll make you a part of it, bro. I'll make you a part of it because she's something special, and she low key with it. She low key with it. She
Yeah.
just there, and she show love. She show support like so many others, and sometimes some other people they go above and beyond. And hey, Cherry, hey, one of them people, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But as I was saying, to take it a step further, um, the sacrifice, like it's an old saying, man. It's lonely at the top.
Yes.
It's lonely at the top, and that CEO or that CFO or whomever, they may sometimes collectively have one another, but individually, the sacrifices that are contributed towards that goal, meeting that quota, getting that report out on time, securing this contract, securing this account so that they can solidify gains for the company. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
man, man, you know, it comes with a lot. And these are things that I've seen firsthand. Um, I'll take somebody like I think you got a couple of people in your chat who have been in the military before.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, from what I heard, on holidays, especially if you oversee OCONUS or you may be deployed, whatever. Um, sergeant majors and first sergeants and lieutenants and captains, they serving you. That's the one time a year that they put on the apron and they get behind
Yeah.
the service table. But guess what? They not do? They not with their family. They not playing golf. They not
Mm-hmm.
chilling, enjoying life. So I mean, it looked good when you see that one or two pictures in front of that Lambo, or you see that house or whatever, but you don't know what all they sacrificed in order to get. And I'm not saying it's not worth it.
Mm-hmm.
That's an individual decision.
Mm-hmm.
But to get back to your topic, boy, man, you hitting on something, bro. You hitting on something real deep.
And and I'm gonna tell you what you just said is so true because the question is it worth it? And that's something that is a revolving answer because you
Yeah,
catch me on the wrong day, I quit.
exactly. Come
I
on, bro.
quit.
Come
I
on.
quit. No, it's too much. I quit. I'm done. I'm tired. Because everybody wants everything from me, and I can't do what I want to do. I quit.
Yep, yep,
And
yep.
but then you had a right day where somebody says something nice in the comments, or where like prime example, we don't know what kind of day Cherry was having right now. It could be that you taking the time to initiate that part of this live stream was what she needed to get through the rest of this day.
Yeah,
When
yeah,
those kind of things happen, it's like, you know what, I got this. Yeah, I can do this a little bit longer. I can do this.
yeah.
Um, but it's them days when it gets tough. It's them days when you feel like that rubber band and you just being stretched and stretched and stretched. Man, like those are
Right.
the days
No,
when
no, that's real.
you need somebody to get you through it. You know what I mean? You need
Which,
somebody to get you through it.
oh, I know, bro. Which leads me to my next point, and if you will allow me,
Yes,
Joe, may I take it a step further?
by all means, sir. By all means.
But because I believe the name of this live, the title is "Do You Feel Surrounded?"
Yes,
Which
sir.
begs another question: Who or whom are you surrounded by?
Ooh,
Who
see,
are you surrounded by? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
listen. Man, I'm look. I'm like Kim. Get out of my head. Um, but what you said is so true, big bro, because nobody understands except those that have walked in similar shoes.
For sure. For sure.
They may not have walked in your shoes. It's easy to say, "Oh man, that's a choice you made. You chose to do that." Yes, I did,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I have a reason behind my choice, but it don't mean that the struggles of that choice are non-existent because I chose to make the
Right.
choice.
Right. Right.
Because everybody makes choices, and then we have to eat them choices the rest of our life because we made
Yes.
that choice. Now, it, at the time, did the choice make sense? At the time, was the choice that delicate rib sitting on the edge of that buffet, glistening under the light, with the little juices dribbling? Yeah,
Yeah.
but when you get back to the table and that rib is gone, and the only thing you got left is that bone. Now the choice don't seem so nice. You see what I'm saying?
Right. 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 Well,
Man,
that's some. Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you that's something that parents get hit with a lot. Because people, having kids is a choice, and people say the reason that that's kind of in my head is because I saw a lot of stuff recently about like it was a dude on a plane and there's a baby crying. I'm somebody who has traveled a lot via aircraft,
mm-hmm,
and guess what? Babies cry. Babies
mm-hmm.
cry. They cry. I mean, if my ear is popping, guess what? That baby ears is popping. I'm
Yes,
not
sir.
saying whether it's right or wrong or this or that, but I'm saying as an adult, I have a response. I have a choice in how I choose to respond to this involuntary new person who just got to this realm of existence being a nuisance on a flying piece of tube. I get
Uh-huh.
it. That was a choice to have that child, but who you're surrounded by in that aircraft, I think that this example can be germane to this conversation because the
Yes, sir.
level of comfort that you will feel as a mom on the plane, a dad on the plane, or a family on the plane with a kid that's crying, if you surrounded by people saying, I understand, I get it, whether they parents or not, if they just say, hey, it's okay, somebody might even say, hey, you want to go stretch your legs? I'm going to sit in your seat and hold that baby for just a moment so you can get a break because
Yes.
I think it's harder on you than all of us because all we got to do is just listen. You have to deal with the anguish of knowing that we may be your child, your circumstance, your situation, what you chose may make me feel inconvenienced. And that's where
Yes.
society comes in. That's where community comes in. That's where
Yes.
who are you surrounded by comes in. Either you're gonna be supported or you not gonna get supported. That's
Bro,
it.
you hitting on something. You hitting on something. Now I gotta put this comment up because I read this comment as you were speaking, and man, I'm gonna tell
Hmm.
you this. This is why you don't know always why you do what you do with live streams and topics. Amber Angel's Truth said, my nephew died while I was babysitting. That will surround you eternally. Ask me how you
Hmm.
get through that. You see,
Man.
you see,
Wow. Wow.
Amber,
Wow.
my heart goes out to you, sis. My heart goes
Yes.
out to you.
Yeah.
And,
I send
and
my condolences. Man. Go ahead, bro.
likewise, no, I agree with you, Jay. I agree with you. Um, see, we got vision in the house. We
Oh,
got
what's
big
up,
bro
dude?
vision in the house. Um,
What's good, bro?
so you already know I gotta drop this link one more time, just in case somebody want to come up and let their hair down. You know what I mean? Uh,
I know. I know. I know.
um, but it Amber's comment tied in so well with what you were just saying because in that situation, even though it's family, how is the family going to react? Is the family going to be
Hmm.
supportive? Is the family going to start
Hmm.
playing the blame game? All,
Hmm.
all of these things affect how we can overcome that hurdle, because we all face hurdles, but if you have someone pushing you over the hurdle, that's one thing. But if you got somebody pulling you back, that's a whole different
Right.
story. Because
Yes, sir.
either
Yes,
way,
sir.
you got to get over the hurdle. But what kind of baggage do you have with you now? You see what I'm saying?
Ooh, come on.
Uh,
Come
you know,
on. Come
and
on.
listen, to use your illustration, we are all on that Cessna. We ain't saying Boeing 747. We ain't saying nothing nice. We saying that little Cessna that get
A little crop.
turbulence from a breeze that's 2 miles an hour. You see what I'm saying? So we
Yeah.
we got
Yeah.
we got to be there for each other, because if we don't, who else is? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm willing to say this because it's something else that y'all know I'm an old man. This something else that life done taught me. Um, when the anticipated supporters in our lives may not be either readily available, willingly available, it's okay to allow other persons and people not to fulfill those roles, but to be there in a support capacity. Because something else life that taught me as an old man. Two things that's very important. None of us gets out of this world alive. That's the
Mhm.
first and foremost. And the second most important thing is none of us gets through it alone.
That's it.
So, I, you know, take that for what you will, but it's okay. Look, man. I see this youngster up here. What? Hey, man, what's going on, bro? What's going on, young man?
I for some reason I'm just sitting back in the bushes watching and listening, drinking my coffee.
Yeah,
T- t-
yeah.
tell me what you think, Vision.
I
Tell
you
me
know
what's on your
y'all
mind.
no y'all in deep today. I ain't trying to do that with y'all. Not today. Y'all ain't no. I got stuff to
Yeah,
do.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Get on in here. Get on in here. You up here now?
So, do you feel surrounded? Well, that leads to two questions. The first question would be, what type of people are you surrounded by?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Once that is determined, the surroundedness
I
should
like
get
it.
smaller.
Yes.
Yes.
And you and see, I'm liking where you go with Vision.
Yes.
I'm liking where you
Mhm.
go. And see, this is one thing I gotta mention, because it's proof that I am surrounded on this panel by two gentlemen that are have some wisdom about them, because you both said the same thing when Jake first came up. That's the very same thing he said. And, there's a reason,
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
once you start experiencing how life be lifing, and you
Mhm.
start putting things
Yeah.
together,
Mhm.
it
Mhm.
doesn't matter whose experiences they are. The knowledge and whatnot becomes the same, because you get tired of dealing with it
That's
Exactly.
right.
without doing something to
Exactly.
make it better.
Yeah.
So and it's funny that you mentioned what you just mentioned, Vision, because I'm gonna tell y'all about a YouTube video that I just watched. Now, y'all know that I'm a geek. This was last night. Don't even ask me how I go down these rabbit holes. I'm watching YouTube short videos. Um, have y'all heard of the murder hornet, the big Asian hornet?
Yes.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
Now when the Asian hornet attacks honeybees, that they
Mm-hmm.
have a
Mm-hmm.
very unique way.
The honeybees are on point, bruh.
Yes. They have a very unique way of defending themselves
Mm-hmm.
because what they know is that the Asian hornet can only withstand temperatures so high.
Mm-hmm.
Now, individually, they don't stand a chance.
Mm-hmm.
But what happens is that honeybee, the nest, they send about 15, 20 that turns into about 100 honeybees that attack that Asian hornet
Right.
simultaneously. And they literally
Yeah.
build what's called a bee ball.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, David. They heat him up
Heat him up and he
because
dies.
Uh-huh. Yep.
the heat is so intense because the hornet can't deal with the environment that it finds itself surrounded by.
Mm-hmm.
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 Now, this is the thing. On here, are we heating people up or are we cooling them down?
If anybody cold, man, I don't see how, but that's on them. I think we're heating them up, Joe.
Well, that depends.
Yeah.
Like I said, what side are they on?
Yeah.
You got to determine, surrounded. Are they friend or are they foe?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Based on whether
Yes,
you
sir.
friend or foe, you could still get the heat.
Uh-huh.
But if you're a friend, the heat is always in a positive way.
That's it. That's
And
it.
if you're a foe, then the heat's gonna really make you get out the kitchen.
Yes, sir.
So you gotta
I think
always
so.
first determine the surroundedness of that person.
Right. Right. Come on now. Come
Yeah.
on, Viz.
And
And,
because
I'm gonna
go
go ahead.
ahead. Nah, go ahead, Jay.
No, I, I was just gonna say something else that's important to me. And don't sleep on this point. I would take certain people or like those bees that go make the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And when you have those that are willing to sacrifice and be the ones to encompass, let's I don't want to use words like enemy or whatever, or
Right,
that potential threat.
Yeah.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
right.
there's a collective
Yep.
that don't have to talk about it no more because everything's understood. That's their job. They've already agreed upon the parameters in which they will willingly sacrifice to go make this thing happen. Because
Yeah.
somebody might get hit, somebody might get stung, everybody might not make it back. You feel me?
Yeah.
But they're willing to do that so for the greater good. And like that's as relevant as the whole dynamic itself. Like
Correct.
you got to have people like that, and you have to have that understanding. And it goes back to what I said earlier, what Vision said. Who are you surrounded by? Are
Yes.
you surrounded by people who know their supportive role? Because having a role is can be demeaning to some and validation and a sign of honor to others. So
Yes.
Very true.
Yes.
I mean, when we support one another, I can never do what Vision do the way he does it. I can never do
Mm-hmm.
what Motivation do the way he does it. But I have a role. We all three here right now. I have a role. I have a position, and I'm gonna play it. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's so simple yet so complex. It really does beg one
Correct.
to argue the philosophies of Homer, Socrates, other Greek mythologists.
Okay, Jay. Okay,
See?
Jay.
See?
I'm just
Man,
saying, Homer, a lot of African mythology, all kinds of cool stuff. But y'all go ahead, man.
I love it. What's going on, Urban Gardener? How you doing, sis? Now, now, I'm gonna try to take this just a step further because
All right.
this kind of elaborates on what you were just saying, Jay. When you go to McDonald's and you order a number 10, you don't know who's on fries. You don't know who mopped the floor to make sure the person on fries didn't fall. You don't know who's on burgers. You don't know who's putting it together. You don't know who's on drinks.
Exactly.
Because at the end, everybody gets credit because the product gets out there.
Yep.
right.
And I'm
Yep.
gonna tell you something. I don't mind mopping the floor so that everybody else can do what needs to be done to get it done.
Yes.
Because in the
Mm-hmm.
end,
Mm-hmm.
the goal is a community success. It don't matter who on the top. It don't
Right.
matter who gets the credit. Listen, I just want to be a part of the family.
Right. Same here.
Yeah.
You know, I can be the leader or I can be a support role. I don't care. As long as the goal is accomplished and the mission is a success.
Yes.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
got no problem
But
getting
it's
in where
about
I
the
can fit in. You want me on
br-
point, you want me in the
yes,
middle, you want me to bring up
yes,
the rear. I don't care. You want me to peel
yes.
potatoes, you want me to grill steaks, or you want me to fold napkins. I do not care.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
As long
Mm-hmm.
as we eat.
There you go. There you go. Now, what were you about to say, Jay?
Hey, bro. No, I was just gonna say, to what Vision said, it's really a matter of, in my opinion, the trustworthiness of your coworkers based on
Yes.
that example.
Yes.
Yes.
Because there has been times where both of you gentlemen have been on one of my, y'all already know how I get down here. I ain't even got my camera on right now. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Shit. I just said, Vision, hold the fort down. I'll be back in a
Yeah.
minute.
Right.
Joe, hold the fort down. I'll be
Uh-huh.
back. But I trust you gentlemen to because of what I've seen from you. So my channel's still gonna be here when I get back. I
Right.
can't do that with everybody.
Yes.
Correct.
I can't do that with everybody.
Right.
So
And I'm
yeah,
gonna tell you,
yeah.
Jay, you 100% right, because when my cellular router cut out because it overheated,
Mm-hmm.
the last thing on my mind was what is Jay saying on the channel. The only thing I cared about was
Mm.
getting this piece of junk to work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right. Right.
and
Yeah.
because there is a commonality, and man, I don't care who gets the 10K first. I just want to be somewhere to clap. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
and
Yes, sir. You and me both.
I say it
Same here.
all the time. When I come in Vision's chat, he busting 50, 60 off, talking about rivers and barges and stuff. And then I go over there to Jay and April. They got 70 in the chat talking about eating dope. You know what I mean? Like, hey,
Right.
I'm happy.
Right.
You know what I mean? I ain't
Hey,
got to get
Yeah.
it. I
Yeah.
know,
hey,
no, that makes me happy.
hey, Jay, that's why he does lives at midnight. You know, he trying to figure it out. He up all night long. I gotta get where I get, and I'm like, dude, go to bed. Just it ain't that deep. Go to bed. Go to bed. I don't get it.
Hey, he'll hit you with them late nights, man. He'll hit you with them late
Yeah,
nights, bro.
yeah. He doing lives at 10:30 at night. I'm like, what are you doing? As Jay said, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Hey, Brittany, how you doing, sis? Thank you for being here.
But yeah, y'all, brother, you know, if I think both of y'all was on my live, or it may have been just Jay, something was going down here. I was like, I'll be back.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I was not
yeah,
concerned about what was going on the screen. I was dealing with an issue, and I dealt with it, and I came back,
yep.
and one of y'all said, "All right, he back. Y'all gotta be quiet and be good."
Uh-huh.
And there it is. There
Exactly.
it is.
Exactly.
That,
Yeah.
I mean, and you've done the same thing for me. That's why it's so
Mm-hmm.
important.
Mm-hmm.
It is because this is such a great question. Do you feel surrounded? But
Yeah.
it branches off into so many different other branches from that tree of
Yes.
questioning.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel surrounded? One branch is who do you feel surrounded by? Who do
Yes.
you feel like ain't there enough? Who do you
Yeah.
feel like could support you more? Who do you feel like supports you too much to the point where
Yes.
they may be a little overbearing? Like
Yeah.
all of these things are branches on the tree of this particular question, man. And I
Exactly.
personally feel uh, fortunate to have persons like both of y'all in my
Like,
corner, knowing that because hell, I'm in Africa. It ain't no question. I mean, we have power issues, internet issues, things happen.
Mhm.
I've been on live. Both of y'all have been on some of my lives where it's just power done went out,
mm-hmm.
internet done went out.
Yep.
If we don't have a guest up, the chat hold it down, and the bulk of the chat is mature and responsible. And
Mm-hmm.
if anybody is out of pocket, somebody in that chat will correct them and and set things straight until we can return. So
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
it's so important to have good people in your corner. Who
That's
you
right.
surrounded by? That's,
That's
come
right.
on, man. That's a question right there, bro.
Yeah, it is. So I'm gonna give y'all a quick illustration because
Oh,
to my
come on.
point of
Come on, Vision.
I don't have my notepad,
Oh, here you go.
so
Here you go.
y'all gonna have to write this one down. So
Okay. Okay.
my
All right.
inner circle of people, okay, the
Mm-hmm.
circle is like that,
Mm-hmm.
okay, small.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have another circle around that with people that I will associate with.
I like where you're
Right.
going. I
and
like where
and
you're
and
going.
now the third ring, and y'all know, and I'm gonna just put it down so the people sitting on the flow can get this. Then there's the ring of haters.
Uh-huh.
Okay, the
Mm-hmm.
haters, which
Uh-huh.
I ain't
Mm-hmm.
mad at them. They
Mm-hmm.
doing what they supposed to do. They
Uh-huh.
haters. They hate, so let it do it and keep it moving. So within my inner circle, that's like that. All of these people know these people on the other circle. And
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
collectively, these two circles take care of the haters
All day long.
all day long, every day,
Sir.
any
Yes,
day.
sir.
And
Look,
they can go in between here and here. And sometimes they end up out there.
things happen. Hey, look, things happen. Hey,
Things do
look,
happen.
Yes, sir.
Cherry said, y'all better catch this freestyle from Vision. Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
yeah. So, that's been my experience on this short 59 years on this planet.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you.
Yes.
And
Yes. Yes.
sometimes you got to disrupt this circle to fix this circle.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
True.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
both of y'all know, y'all grown, y'all been through life, y'all been through stuff, good, bad, different, in between. It's called
Mm-hmm.
life.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of
Mm-hmm.
the day, I got to go back to my prophet, Bruce Lee. You got to be like water.
That's it.
You got to be
Yeah.
able to flow and fluctuate in between all of that conversation and people and attitudes and discontentment and heartache and just pure evil
Mm-hmm.
and deal with
Yep.
it.
And and I'm gonna
Yep.
tell you something. I like the illustration that you use, Vision, because you can hold something at bay,
Mm-hmm.
but many things you can't completely get rid of. There
Correct.
is no way to completely get rid of every single hater. It's
Right.
not possible.
Don't
But
worry about it.
when we got those other two core groups, they shield enough from the hate that it's as if it doesn't exist.
Correct.
Right.
Huh.
Right.
You know, that sounds like
And-
a community.
like a community.
That sounds like a community.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly what that is.
Yeah.
And you have and as you grow, speaking of community, as you grow in community, as you gain prominence, I know I consider myself a really small channel, our channel a really small channel, but
Me too.
Me too.
the
Me too.
but that don't mean you don't have influence though.
Yes.
Correct.
And
That's absolutely right.
and if you absolutely, and when you think about and look at influential people, they surrounded by, now I'm not saying it always works out in their favor because they may be limited on information that they should have access to,
Right.
but all leaders have advisors. They surrounded by
Mm-hmm.
people. They
Yes.
they call them handlers sometimes, whatever. And none of us at that level,
Nope.
but having that community of people that you know personally to
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and handle up on circumstances and issues that may not even be completely worth your attention because Vision out here talking about important stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Motivation out here talking about important stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
try
so
to talk about it. No, hell, I
Nah,
do.
you
I
ain't
talk
trying.
about it.
yeah,
We're gonna
you
we
are.
gonna
Oh,
call time. We're
You
gonna throw
are.
a flag on that one.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
a personal foul
Yeah.
because
No.
you out
Yeah.
there
okay.
talking about important
Yeah.
stuff.
Hey, look,
All
that's
right.
like Brooks and James in that Lakers game. Like, no, that's flagrant foul. That's flagrant
Yeah,
foul. No,
yeah,
no,
nah,
no. I
dude.
can't let you
Nah.
get away with
Not
that
a
thing.
flagrant.
We're gonna
Yeah.
shoot two at the other end because we're not going with that. Absolutely not. No.
But we do appreciate your humility. But continue on, big bro.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Gentlemen, I appreciate you. But we out doing our thing, and as we grow, hopefully, like the example that Brother Vision just used, those two circles, that outer and that inner, can
Mm-hmm.
be a defense mechanism
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
to detract and rebut and just take care of stuff that we don't even deserve to be privy to. And at the
Right.
end of the day, I beg you, I say again, who are you surrounded by?
Mm-hmm. And,
Yep.
Because
and,
we all surrounded.
Yeah, we
and,
are.
and I'm gonna tell you, Jay, what you're saying is so true. And I love how these conversations come together because for one day I may be Trent's inner circle. The
Mm-hmm.
next day
Mm-hmm.
I may be in that second ring. And
Mm-hmm.
that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
Because as people and circumstances, because at the time what Trent is dealing with is so important that I'm excluded, not intentionally, but because there's others
Right.
that are needed more at that moment. And
Yeah.
and there's nothing wrong
Exactly.
with it.
Right.
But the next day I may be in that inner circle. So I'm just mentioning that because we can't get caught up in roles and titles. You
Right.
see what I'm saying?
Right.
For sure.
I may be Jay's infantry tomorrow. Let me go look this up, scout this
Oh, not,
African.
oh,
Hey,
oh.
you see? Hey, hold now.
Hey, motivation. I'm gonna slide this one in real quick.
Yes, sir.
Personally, I like being the bird's eye view. So I'm gonna get top view and look down and surround. I'm just saying.
Look, I set it up because I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
I knew it was coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
But my point is this. you have to be prepared to be whatever your friend needs you to be at that moment, because
Right.
it's not about you.
Mm-mm.
You see what I'm saying? If you're going through something, I can't be more focused on me than you, because that's the situation. You see what I'm saying? And
Right.
how you help varies,
Right.
because there's times that in order for me to feel like I'm helping, I have to take a step back.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not because I don't want to be there, but it's because I know that in this moment, there's somebody else that can be there better than I can.
Right. Right.
And it's okay.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Hey, Joe, if you will allow me, little bro, I just
Yes, sir.
wanna may I use a shameless plug as a perfect example to allude to what you
Yeah.
talking about?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I believe I know where you're going. I'm
Okay.
glad you did.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, for example, now I'm gonna talk about it right now. We're gonna talk about it tomorrow on Trill Tuesday. So Vision Preparedness has an event coming up that's called Workout Weekend. It's June 2nd through June 4th. Literally for the past 5 months, we have, with all fibers of our being, pushed and promoted not only his event but other events. Vision is somebody that we take seriously. I've had serious conversations. We joke and we pal around, but we've had some serious conversations too.
Hmm.
I respect this man.
Like,
Um, I know good and don't gone well. We not gonna be there. In fact, we around that time we might even be in South Africa at that point doing some stuff and visiting and checking out stuff, right? So, but that doesn't keep me from taking this serious. Somebody who's shown me that they're a serious person,
Yes.
promoting them and being there for them, whether I'm on the inner circle, on that second ring of that circle, because of who he is. And it's a matter of balance and maturity. I think that uh, what you just said is spot on, because when you a grown man, a grown woman, and you serious and you about that life,
Hmm.
you understand that everybody can't be there for you or cater to your whims or what you need at a moment's notice and just blow with the wind. We all adults here, man. This is a grown
exactly.
man doing some grown man stuff.
Exactly.
Hmm.
The fact that I support him and he supports us is enough for both parties involved. Same
Right.
thing with you, Joe. Like,
Hmm.
Right.
I mean, again, and so I said all that to say it goes back to who are you surrounded by? Because we all surrounded, baby. We surrounded by somebody, but
That's it.
who are we surrounded by? And what selectivity do we have in those occupants of our immediate space?
That's Hey, man. I'm gonna tell you something. To be 100% real, there are times when I give it work. I jump on live. I give everything I got on the live. I get home and I don't have nothing else left to give.
Yep.
Yeah,
Then there's other
yeah,
days when after I go to work for 8 hours and I go live for an hour and a half, I still got energy to give. It
Mm-hmm.
depends on the day.
Mm-hmm.
But
mm-hmm,
Mm-hmm.
this whole thing
yep,
about being surrounded, um, it, it varies with circumstances.
It does.
It varies with
yeah,
circumstances.
yeah,
And, and the main point that I want to get across is the fact that as things change, we have to deal with them temporarily until we realize that they're permanent and we have to make a permanent adjustment.
Yeah.
And before I give the floor to
exactly.
anybody else, I gotta agree with Amber Angel's truth. Trent is the real deal. Yes, he is, sis.
Yes,
Yes,
he
he
is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. No doubt. No doubt.
is.
No
There you
doubt.
go.
Don't be looking over there.
That's
Let
what
that
I'm
hat out.
talking
Let that hat out.
about.
Yeah, shake it out. Let it down.
Y'all are stupid. Thank you. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you.
But
Yeah.
I hope that as we have this discussion, the discussion itself is an example of the concept that we've been discussing, because our circle is not limited geographically.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Our circle, because of technology and all these other things, man, not only can you hear people, I can see when people got boogers in their nose because of technology.
Correct.
It's that level. You know what I mean? And to throw in one from Jay, when people out there farting and stuff, you can hear it. That's technology. It's like you there. I mean, you ain't got smell vision. But anyway, what I'm saying is that
Not yet.
but this is my point. Don't limit your circle, because we all have two circles that we're dealing with. Those that we are surrounded by because of necessity, i.e. work, i.e. family, because we only like half our family half the time. So work, family, all of these other circumstances that force us to be surrounded by people. But then we have the circle that we get to choose, like what Vision was saying.
Yes. And you know, the thing that I realized for me was, you know, when I saw what Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival was doing in New York, he also does a bug out yard sale.
Nice.
I'm like, what in the hell? Yeah. So, you know, I mean, I literally bugged him to death. I said, Mike, how are you doing all of this stuff? Because I want to do that in Ohio, because I'm getting, you know, subscribers and emails from people talking about they don't have anybody in their area. They don't, you know, they feel alone. So, you know, and Mike and I are very good friends. We talk on the phone. And anyway, I say all that to when I start putting together the bug out weekend for here in Ohio. Not only did he reach out to me, but 5 of his guys reached out to me and said, what's your plans for the mini courses? I said, well, I got a list of stuff, but I can't teach everything. And there's some things I don't want to teach because I don't know enough about it. And they all said, we got you. I'm like,
that's beautiful.
I mean, we probably have, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 courses that we're going to have Saturday afternoon. I don't even know all of them, but you know, that was those guys that are now amazing. in the second ring. And a lot of them I know are going to end up in the first ring. So you know, you once you understand that you don't know everything and you're okay with that, that's what those that ring and that second ring is, your support system. You know, and I'm gonna say this for Educated Natural sitting in the back. You know, it's like that spring in your mattress that goes like this. that gives you some support and supposed to be there to help. I was floored. I was literally floored when all these guys, you know, and they're the ones who made it. They're the ones who's making this thing great. And Mike always told me, he said, man, just do it. He said, if you do it, people will show up. Just do it.
If you build
and
it,
then I thought I was going to get in and get out with you two. So I saw Joe, I saw his topic, Do I feel surrounded? I'm like, surrounded by what? You know, I'm reaching for stuff, you know, to make sure that I'm not surrounded. Then I said, let me see what he's talking about. Then I saw my other brother up here. I was like, oh, see, now they getting ready to, oh, okay. Now we getting ready to hear something. And then next thing I know, you said, let me drop this link again just in case. Man.
Hey, Crafty Mom, how you doing, sis? Now I'm gonna tell you something. And I'm gonna be 100% honest in me saying this because I want the world to know, and I feel like it's important to acknowledge things when they should be acknowledged. I can tell how good a topic for a live stream is going to be by the response that I get from these two brothers on the panel right now. Jay sent me a message while I was still at work and said, man, that looks good. I'm going to try to make it. I said, yes, sir, please do. And then when I saw Vision come through, because we have to learn how to gauge for ourselves where we're trying to go. I respect what both of y'all are doing on this platform. So when those kind of things are said, it's like, oh yeah, we own one today. We own one today.
Yes.
We own one today.
Yeah, no doubt, bro. No doubt.
And
You know, I'm sorry, man.
Oh no, go ahead, Jay. I was just saying I'm glad y'all here. That's all.
Oh, well, thank you for having us. Thank you for having me, and I'm sure Vision feel the same. I
Yes,
just want
thank
to
you
say,
so much.
you know, I don't want to make this too. I don't want to turn the course of the conversation or nothing like that. But I do want to say this, without being too philosophical or even y'all. You know that I'm not a like on our content, our channel. We not a deeply religious channel or nothing like that. But I have an amazing relationship with the Creator, and when it comes to the topic that we discussing right here, talking about like who we got around us, who when I pray, that's one of my daily prayers. Dear Father, please keep all BS people away from me as far as you possibly see fit. I don't want them around. I don't want to deal with them. I'm putting that in your hands now. If it come to me, give me the wisdom to see them from a distance so that I
Yes.
can distance myself from them.
Yes.
But before that happens, please just keep them away from me. And so far, it's been working. So I really, really do feel that everything from motivation to preparedness to all of this, and I openly admit I have a very spiritual side of myself that I encompass with all of this, um, because who we're surrounded by is the reason this is such a big topic and such a great topic is because that's literally your life. It can be in anguish or it can
Yes.
be in pleasure. One of the
Yes.
two. But whoever you're around, the people that are around you, your work environment, your home environment, your gym environment, if you just got that one person that drives you crazy everywhere you go, what did that do to the 24 hours you got in that one day?
Yes.
And
And Jay, what you said was very wise, because somewhere in the book it talks about a wise man sees danger coming and
proceeds to conceal himself. Proceed to conceal himself.
A wise man sees danger coming and okay. I just want to know. I don't know if that was the book I read.
Well, yeah, but see, this is the thing that as humans, when we say something is wise, we call it a proverb. So I'm just Is it a coincidence that the reference that you made is in a similar name? I'm just saying.
I think not so. No coincidence. No
But
coincidence. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Yeah.
and
I don't believe in coincidences. I'm gonna just put that out there. That's just me. I don't believe in
I think that
coincidence.
man know what he was saying.
I
I
don't
think he know
believe
what
in.
he was saying. I'm gonna let Vision call me wise, and I'm just gonna float on it for a while. I
You
ain't
you
finna
you you
let
are
that go to
wise.
sleep.
You
yes,
are
sir.
wise.
Thank you,
So
brother. Thank
you,
you.
most definitely. Um, I that's just me. I don't believe in coincidences, and the people that are in your inner circle are there for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
They may
Mm-hmm.
even be there for a season.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
See,
Mm-hmm.
just
Come on
because
now. Come
everybody
on.
you riding with right now doesn't mean they're gonna be there forever. It,
Very
it's
true.
And let
it's
me
an
just
ebb
say
and
amen.
flow. It's an ebb and flow. They come in for a season to help, and then they may leave.
Sure enough.
You know what? Vision. I'm gonna say something. If, cause you somebody that's very dear to me right now at this phase, at this moment. If I don't know you and we not close 5 years from now, 2 years from now, or a year from now, that don't mean that you ain't been my angel. Joe, if I don't know you 5 years from now, 3 years from now, 2 years from now, and we not close, that don't mean you ain't my angel because I believe in something bigger than what I can see and taste and touch and feel. So with that being said, I'm elaborating a little bit, but
Yeah,
that don't mean, just like Vision just said, even if people come into your life for a season, if you didn't walk away with nothing but a lesson, well done.
exactly,
Well done.
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the way I see myself. And y'all get on me all the time about I don't promote myself because, like I've always said, when I started my channel, my whole philosophy is what was and still is. If I can help one person, just
Mm-hmm.
one,
Mm-hmm.
get through a hard time, a natural disaster, or whatever,
Yeah,
I've accomplished my goal and I'm good. I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
Would I like 1 million subscribers? I don't know.
that's
I
it.
can't say I do, and I can't say
Yeah.
I don't.
Right,
Uh-huh.
right, right,
I don't know. I don't
right.
know what it's like to have to deal with 1 million subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, bro. Now,
Right.
Vision, can I speak to your
And
honesty real quick, man? See,
Go
that's the
right
kind
ahead.
of, I'm sorry, Joe, but that's the kind of stuff I love about you, man, because I feel the exact same way. Because, hell,
Mhm.
we ain't even got 1,700, but damn it, the expectations, and I'm not gonna say that people don't have the right to have expectations of me
Right.
as a content creator, but man,
Right.
I want to get there and I want to grow and we want to grow, but at the same time I have to ready and steady my mind and be humble and be vigilant in my approach to this because
Yes.
it's gonna come with a lot, and I don't think that the creator will place more upon me than I can bear. But baby, when I say I humble myself every day in preparation for the blessings that I think coming my way, but blessings come with responsibility, baby, because heavy is the head that wears the crown. If you
Yes.
take it seriously,
Yes.
mm-hmm.
Heavy are the shoulders that wear the crown.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but you absolutely right. I I don't know what that's like,
That's it.
Me neither.
but what
That's
I
it.
do
Me
know
neither.
is that this circle is what I care most about. Not that I don't care about this circle, but this is the core. This is the heartbeat.
Ain't
And
nothing wrong
I
with that.
always have to take care of the heartbeat.
Hey, you talking now?
Don't
But
don't see y'all got me in my feelings now because I was trying to have a quiet Monday, and I was going to put some chicken legs on the grill and sit back and be quiet. But no, y'all got to talk about who's surrounding you. I got squirrels and birds and coyotes and dogs and everything else surrounding me. But see, y'all make a brother think now. But folks, that's real. Because a lot of the heartache you going through, or we are going through, is because you got the wrong people either surrounding you or you got them too close to you to where it does matter. But if you move out some distance, you're going to notice a big difference in your attitude, how you feel, relationships, and your ability to focus on what is most important to you.
And I'm gonna tell you something. To go back to that Asian hornet and the honeybees, when they form that bee ball, that hornet can't see anything. It loses its vision. Get it? Yes. It loses its ability to see where it's going. So the question is, are the people surrounding you inhibiting your vision or increasing your vision?
Oh, come on now.
And if y'all in the back didn't understand or hear what he said, he was talking about your vision. Can you see clearly?
Let them know something. Let them know something.
Can you see clearly now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real.
And I'm gonna say this about me because this is just my personal experience. About 60% of the issues that I've had, guess what? I caused them. That's life. I've caused them. And I will admit that, and I will tell Simon in a heartbeat, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do all that. But for the 40% that caused it, okay, I see you. And I ain't mad at you because you've shown me who you truly are. And that's okay. Because you can't be nobody but yourself.
Hey, Vic, hold on, Vision. Don't you say nothing else, man. Don't say nothing else before you say that one more time. Go ahead.
You can only be who you are. You've shown me who you are. Yeah.
Come on.
I'm gonna tell you something that my daddy told me that I never forgot. It says exactly what you just saying. He used to always tell me, he say, son, people are like tea bags. You never know what they're made of until you put them in hot water.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let it get tough for you or for them and watch them show you who they really are.
That's right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Real talk. Real talk. And I believe them. I believe them. If they come out being chamomile, I believe them. If they come out being Earl Grey, I believe them. If they come out being lemongrass, I believe them. Whatever flavor of tea they come out being. But like Vision just said, man, when people show you who they are, don't get mad at me because I believe who you showed me you really are. Don't bring that ain't my burden to cross. That ain't my burden to carry, baby. Right. You showed me who you are. I'm gonna believe you got put in hot water and the tea came out and I took a sip and I tasted and I seen game on. It is what it is, baby.
It is what it is. Yes.
Yeah.
If nothing else, I'm thankful because now I don't have to guess who you are anymore. I know. In every situation, I know exactly what to expect because I know exactly who you are now.
I'm gonna piggyback on all that. And based on who you show me you are, will automatically tell me if you here, or here.
Ooh, come on,
Yeah.
come on. We got to snap on that, Joe. We got to snap on it. Snap again. Snap
Man.
again. We got to snap on that, bro.
And don't
Yes,
get mad
sir.
at me if you end up out here, because the only thing I'm gonna say is, well, you showed me who you are.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
sir. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
and to take it a step further, once you show
Don't
me
take
who
it,
you
Joe.
are, determines how much of me I show you.
Exactly.
Because I have to act accordingly.
Exactly.
Ooh, Joe. Come on,
Exactly.
man. Come
I
on.
can't give you the kingdom when you already told me you don't like it.
Man,
What am I supposed
where
to believe?
where they at?
Mm, mm,
Yeah, I'm not gonna hand you the keys
mm,
to the kingdom. No, because if you
Yeah,
ain't act accordingly,
mm.
you're gonna find yourself on the outside gate.
yes,
Yes, sir.
that
Yes,
part.
sir. Yes, sir. You know, it ain't nothing wrong with this is my opinion. I hell what I know, I'm just old country boy. But I will say this. Look here. Why would I give you access? Especially as much as I love it. Now I'm trying to make this plain and make it make sense.
Yes, sir.
It's a lot of good folk. It's a lot of good folk on this here internet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on screen with two of them right now. I'm on panel with two of them right now.
Mm-hmm.
But
Right.
everybody ain't got your best interest in mind.
No.
Everybody don't care about you like how you care about them.
Nope.
Everybody don't have the same concerns that you have. Like Vision just said, like Joe just said, why am I gonna give you access and give
Yes.
you the keys to my
Yes.
inner city, to my
Yes.
kingdom, to
Yes.
behind the walls of my sanctity, and you
Yes.
ain't even deserved it yet.
Come
And then on
on,
top of that, not
Jay.
only have
Yeah,
you
we
not
talking.
deserved it,
Come
you've
on.
shown me that you're not worthy. I have
Say
the
that.
right
Whoa,
to
whoa. Time out. Whoa.
bruh,
Wait a minute. That last word that just came out your mouth. Say that again for the people in the back, because I don't think they heard what you just said.
what's that, worthy? Oh hell, I
Yeah.
don't know. I
Thank
was
you.
talking, bro.
Yeah. Nah, that was
Okay,
it. Worthy.
worthy. Yeah, yeah,
You got to prove
yeah.
yourself.
You gotta prove yourself. Look here, man. I'm not above or better than anybody or nothing like this. But I show believe this with my whole heart. If it's stuff going on in a country, two, three countries up from me right now. Y'all,
Right.
this ain't no game. I
And
had a
yeah.
conversation with my vision, and I said, I'm putting this out here now. We think about what we gonna do next and
Yes.
how we gonna do it. If
Yes.
we come back to the states, baby, it's a trailer house and country living. I
That's right.
need a vision preparedness in my life so somebody can help us regroup in the community that we want to be in. I
Yep.
need a Joe so I can get about 700 tomatoes off of him. I need people who I need. Hey, I I need people who bought that life, man. I need
Yeah.
people who bought that life. And Joe is one of the people that hell sometimes if anything, he too nice. He too nice. I need counsel like that. When me and this man have
Yeah.
conversations, I need somebody to bring out my better angels. I
Yes.
need somebody. And if I get ready to go do some work, do some action, I need a vision prepared. You need both. Duality is real, family.
Yeah.
Duality is a real thing. You need some good and you need some. I ain't gonna say bad, but you need somebody who willing, who gonna get down with you, who gonna rock with
Hey,
you. You know,
Mm-hmm.
only thing I'm gonna ask you is whose car we taking?
that's it. That's
That's
it.
it.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
So
That's it. Because
y'all
the other
go
two
ahead,
got
family.
gas
Go
money.
ahead.
Just to figure out what car we taking.
Whose car we taking? Yeah, that's all I'm asking. That's the only question I'm asking. Whose car we taking?
Yeah.
And according to that,
Yeah.
I know how many bags to bring. But you're right, Jay. I mean, that's man. See, y'all got me all jacked up tonight, man. I was trying to have a quiet Monday night. y'all got me all fired up, make me to go check maps and traps and everything else to make sure that things are squared away and straight.
You still gonna have a good Monday, bro. You straight.
Oh, most definitely.
And I was gonna mention this real quick while we on this subject. There is a direct correlation between your success and those that surround you.
Mm-hmm.
It's a direct correlation.
Yes.
One is dependent on the other. So if you find yourself not reaching your goals, if you find yourself falling short, if you find yourself seeking more and not knowing how to get it, take a moment and look at those around you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's right.
When you look at those around you, it kind of lets you know where you're going.
Right.
And then you can make some adjustments from there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
A resilient dad said, when we think about do you feel surrounded, I consider what I have, I said yes to, and why, and align that to where I'm. See, that's what I'm talking about, a resilient dad. That's exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we're talking about. Because it's a two-edged sword when it comes to those that surround you. Yes. Hey Jay, what is it that you always say? If I'm not what, I'm what?
If I'm not lifting you up, I'm letting you down.
That part.
If I'm not lifting you up, I'm letting you down. But I'm gonna say that
I
comes
ain't
with
got no pearls, and I'm sitting here collecting.
but that comes with parameters though, because that don't mean I'm gonna always tell you everything you want to hear. The vision say, hey, Jay, you shooting your grouping a little too high to the right, uh, up to the you two levels high on the right. Hey, bruh, I'm not gonna be offended by that. I'm gonna try to get centered. So people who do care about you, people who do love you, people who do value you, can still tell you stuff you don't want to hear. But this is something else. And Joe, forgive me. It's only one bad word because it's a family channel. Um, you don't have to be an asshole in order to deliver a powerful message. You don't have to be that to get your point across. You can deliver that message in a very kind and considerate and absorbable way. And say just it's all about how you present versus how you just come out. Because come on, man. Everybody you don't have to come off like a damn drill instructor just to get what you trying to. In fact, some drill instructors, when they get you one on one, from what I heard, you can ask 10. I don't know nothing about that. But when you get off by yourself, some of your instructors, I've been one myself. I mean, if I had ever been one myself, I would have said, "Hey, look here, man. you. If I'm just saying, if I had ever been on the range instructing anybody or whatever, it would have been real calm. Hey, you got this. You can do this. I just need you to breathe and do this and do. And we walk through steps. It's the same thing in everyday life, as long as they deserve it. Now, if they gonna be one of them people, then you treat them like you match that energy. Match that energy all day long, baby.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you something. When it comes to me, there is a reason why we laugh so much on our live streams, because from my perspective and what I know, when we laugh, we think better because
Yeah, yeah,
we're
no
not
doubt.
hard. We're in a more relaxed mindset, which allows us to be able to think better. Hey, Miss
Yeah.
Bean fam, thank you so much for being here. Hey, Tay Eats, thank you
Tay
so much for
Eats.
being here. Hey, y'all,
What's up, Taylor?
I
just in
see you,
case
Tay.
you don't know, Tay Eats was the latest person to buy some merch from us. She sent me a message on Instagram. It was delivered, and thank you, Tay. You have no idea how much that means. I just oh, is that Big Sis, Jay?
What's
Is
up?
that
What? Hell, I don't know. I'm in the office.
Oh, okay.
Must be.
Yes. What's going on, Big Sis? Thank you so much for being in the background and holding Big Bro down and
Oh
all
yeah.
She probably still smiling from her birthday.
that.
I hope
That's all
so.
right. He should be.
um, I got to go cut this grass before the sun evades me, because
You got to do what, man?
I gotta go cut some grass.
Before what?
The sun evades me.
You ain't got no flashlights?
Ah,
Not see, I don't have the
See?
flashlights that you would use on a range like Jay mentioned in the dark. I
didn't
have
got
them
it. I didn't say nothing about it. Hey, Jay, watch this. I said flashlights that you can duct tape to that lawnmower and cut grass. What the rain got to do with anything?
Well, see, look, you know what happened the last time I did that?
They fell off and you ran them over?
Yeah, I had to get new blades.
Boy, go water them tomatoes, man.
Oh,
yeah, all 700 of them.
Exactly.
oh yeah,
Exactly.
the tomatoes are doing real good.
They
Matter of
should
fact,
be.
I'm gonna make a little video. I gotta buy some.
Hey, Jay, the tomatoes should be good. They surround it.
Yeah, see, there you go. There you go. There you go.
All 700 of them surrounded.
You know what? You know what we'll call it? We'll call it proof of concept.
Okay.
It's proof of the concept of our discussion. Exactly, Ken.
Okay.
All 700. Yeah, matter of fact, I'm gonna be selling more tomatoes in my local grocery store.
There you go.
There you go.
But man, I appreciate you, Joe, for letting me come up, man, and hang out with my two favorite brothers on YouTube, because y'all just y'all think y'all baiting and switching the brother, but I like hanging out with y'all because y'all keep it real.
We like you being here. We like hanging out with you because listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm just glad you didn't bring the notebook, because the sun would evade me if you had the notebook. It'd be 9 o'clock and we still be talking.
It's around here somewhere. It ain't far. I'm looking.
So let's do this. Jay, I'm gonna let you close out. Anything you want to let the people know, anything going on, anything happening. I've been noticing the new additional types of content that you and April have been showing on your channel. But tell the people whatever you want them to know, big bro.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, real quick. I just want to say June 2nd through the 4th, we have Bug Out Weekend with Vision Preparedness. It's going down. If you're in Ohio, if you're in the Ohio area or anywhere in the continental U.S., you still got time to book a ticket or drive, get some gas, whatever, get over there. It's going down. You can go to visionpreparedness.com, or you can reach him through his YouTube channel and connect with him and see what's going on, so you can get some of this life-saving knowledge. And yeah, and as far as our channel, Yeah, man, we've been Joe. I told you before I did.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, almost before I told anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna be moving and shaking because everybody wants to see more of Africa. So
Yeah.
we gonna be taking y'all different places, showing y'all different stuff. Um, Meeting with local tribesmen, some chiefs here and there, and bringing y'all different content about what life is like over here in the
Nice.
rural areas, in the cities, and whatever, whatever. And uh, yeah, it was my wife's birthday recently, so we
Yeah.
spent a few days in Dar es Salaam. We went over to the coast and we spent some time over there, and it was a beautiful time. Tomorrow we got uh Trill Tuesday, cause y'all know we from Texas now, so we gonna keep it trill. So we gonna have
Mm-hmm.
Trill Tuesdays tomorrow, and we already got the live up. If y'all want to head over and hit the notification bell, ring that bell so you can get a reminder, so you can be there when it all go down. That would be much appreciated. And also, I think, man, I think vision preparedness finna hit it Thursday and Saturday morning. So that's it for me. That's
I love it. So Trent, do you have anything left?
I got nothing other than everybody stay safe, keep prepping, doing the things that y'all need to do. And I do have a live stream tomorrow at 6:30.
okay.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something. I, the camaraderie, the the connection, the family that we
Yeah.
experience here is just it's just you ain't got to say it. I'm gonna say it for you, Vision. I'm gonna say it for you, Trent. And, you know that's just how we do. I I want to
Yeah.
invite everybody back tomorrow. We're gonna have another after work live stream. I don't know what the subject is yet, but we're gonna figure it out and we're gonna schedule it tonight.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
my plan tomorrow is actually to do a premiere live right after our live of me and Lil Man playing football in the front yard. Just a way to try to bring some traffic to his channel to try to help his channel to grow. So that's
Oh, that's dope.
yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow.
That's cool.
We'll be there.
That's cool.
Um,
Yeah.
and we're gonna make this thing happen. So I'm gonna give y'all a quick update, real quick. Um, we're completely redoing the website from the ground up, completely redone, completely redone.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I,
Okay.
What are we doing, Joe?
I, we, hey, look, you know what we're doing, Trent?
What we doing?
We're getting prepared.
Ooh,
We are getting prepared.
that's a novel
Look at
idea.
that.
Yes, it is.
Look at that.
Because look, we getting prepared for the hypathon because when
Mhm.
this hypathon comes back, literally you don't have to email anybody. You go directly to our website, you schedule your own book, it's blocked. I get a notification, first come, first serve. Everything is set, nothing else needs to be done. No more confusion, no more I thought I responded to email. None, all of that's gone. All of that's gone. And we're gonna start promoting the hypathon on the actual website. We got some big stuff coming.
That's what's
Nice.
up.
That's
Yeah,
what's happening.
We'll definitely
yeah.
push and promote that. Hey, Joe, before you go, real quick, would you
Uh-huh.
be willing to ask the educated natural if she would be willing to someday, if we ever deem ourselves worthy to come on, maybe be a guest on Friday Phase because she like we sent her 20 emails and she was like she only responded to one of them and said uh I don't know, something about I'm not sure or I don't really know about how y'all like something about it was something about like dreadlock. I don't know. It was something about locks, something about so just maybe if you could ask maybe in the email form or over this live, it would be we'd appreciate it because I mean
Yeah,
we keep trying.
Yeah,
well,
or copy the email to Attorney 10,
yeah.
U.S.
Well,
Attorney General. I don't know.
well,
U.S. Maybe her. Maybe her.
now
Yeah.
the educated natural commented, "Stop it, Jay," followed by, "Oh no, you didn't." So I have this sneaky
Okay.
suspicion that the message that you were trying to convey has been delivered.
Okay. Thank you, sir. And then I have
Oh,
a very unfaithful wife.
what-
I have my wife ain't about. You know what, man? Let me mute this. I got to go. And
Right on 10. Lord have mercy.
never mind. I'm back. You know what? I'm gonna handle that when I get off. I'm gonna handle that when I get off.
Exactly.
what?
Exactly.
Now, there is one thing that we have to do because we did receive a super chat.
Yes.
We gotta get
Okay.
African dreaming right. Gotta get Big Bro and Big Sis right.
Thank you. Thank you. At least somebody on my team, man.
Look,
There
I,
it is. There it
I
is.
I got to get this grass because I'm watching the sun disappear.
Go get them.
Jay,
Go get some LEDs, man.
I am. Look, I'm gonna get that monster truck attachment,
There
and
you go.
and then I'm gonna be able to cut pine trees and grass.
And if that don't work, get you some goats, man.
Oh yeah. Nature's mowers, nature's mowers.
Fact.
Exactly.
Yeah, and, and
And then
now,
you can eat them.
yeah,
Yep.
there you go. Let them mow, and then you have dinner. So
Mm-hmm.
Jay, thank you, bro, as always. Trent, thank you as
Thank you for
always.
having me.
Thank you for allowing me to join you, esteemed gentlemen.
It has been a privilege as
Now we're
always.
here.
I don't know about esteem. I'm just a geek trying to make it. But
Well, everybody needs a geek, whether they know it or not.
as much is true.
And I'm gonna have to send this one a check because he trying to put my COO out of business by promoting our channel. So I'm gonna have to send him a check. Hey, Joe, and a 1099.
Oh, okay. Oh man, thank you
Hey,
so much.
Mimi Kaka Joseph Joe Salama Asante Sana Vision Asante Sana Salamia Habari ya Jioni Safi Sana Salamia.
Okay.
I hope you have a good evening too.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what that was. That's what that
There you-
was.
Yeah,
Yes.
I can't say it, but I'm learning it. Thank you so much, Cherry.
I don't know it,
Hey,
but I
y'all
know
take
it
care,
out my
man.
head.
That's all you gotta do. I love y'all cats, man. Y'all
Hey,
take
man.
care.
Love y'all too,
Love y'all
man.
too.
Most
So
definitely.
everybody have a great one. We will see you on the next one. We appreciate you all. Stay strong, stay positive, stay active. Geek Squad, and we are out.
Peace.
Peace.